Alright, y'all, so how y'all doing? Y'all blessed? You feel me? Y'all good? Everything straight? Everything copacetic? You feel me? Y'all good? Everything gravy? You feel me? How y'all feeling, man? How is y'all feeling? How y'all day been going, though, for real? I'm feeling good, man. So, I got a video clicked on right here. I think it just came out today. Another officer did something stupid. You finna get into it. You feel me? Get right, get y'all smokes, you feel me? Please like, comment, subscribe, let me know how I'm doing, let me know how y'all doing, you feel me? Get in the comments for me, talk shit if you want to, you feel me? Nah, just play it. But please, you feel me? Please, like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna get into the video today. Cop realizes she just made the worst mistake of her life.
Real quick, okay? Now explain what's going on. Don't.
We're not doing nothing.
Don't. You're tensing up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep your hands behind your back.
I want mama, bro.
Wait. Don't.
I'll tease you!
You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I grabbed my gun! I shot him! Oh my God!
A traffic stop in the spring of 2021 turns into chaos for the officers, the driver, and the entire community when a fatal mistake becomes a national flashpoint, igniting a wave of unrest. As agitation spreads throughout the city, the tensions between the police and the public erupt, and the world watches to see what justice will look like in this explosive case.
Oh yeah, this is fucked up for sure.
This is the America we live in now. My God, it's a war zone.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. On April 11, 2021, two officers in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota stop a car when they notice expired tabs and an obstruction hanging from the rearview mirror.
Oh, sakes, dude. Really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, bro. I don't even know yet. Just let it play. That's crazy already, though, bro. I can't just.
Move forward.
You're gonna stop right here.
Officer Kimberly Potter takes up position at the rear of the car as her trainee.
You know what we already know, which is crazy. The first thing she say already puts us on edge. She already on edge. Really? Like she's already got a stick up her ass.
Approaches
already
the door.
got a stick up her ass.
Hey.
Up there.
What's going on, man? You got a driver's license and proof of insurance for me at all? You don't have a driver's license? Okay. What's your name? You're Dante? Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a couple things. Here's why I stopped you. The air freshener hanging down there. Yeah, can't do that. And then our other question is your tabs. Yeah, just keep looking for the insurance. And then I'm gonna write your name, date of birth down, all right?
The man they've pulled over is 20-year-old Dante Wright, and a young woman named Elena is in the passenger seat.
Let's be real, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. The tabs. First of all, he said tabs, not tag. What the fuck is he talking about? What are you talking about, bro? And you stopped the nigga for air fresheners. Y'all was fucking boring. And it's because he's a rippy cop, so he really was just trying to make an example out of bro already.
I wanted to say he was lying, but I think he's honestly telling the truth, so.
As the police run Dante's information through the system, Dante calls his mom for advice.
Like the squarest ass shit in my life I ever heard. I just wanted to see if he was lying, but I think he's telling the truth. Like, shut your
I just been pulled over,
ass boy.
and I said, for what? Like, that was just my first response. Like, what did you do?
Air freshener.
And he said I had air fresheners in the window or in the rearview mirror. And then I said, okay, well, take them down. He was like, you think I'm in trouble? I was like, no, you're not in trouble. What would you be in trouble for?
But what the police find shifts the course of this traffic stop.
Just run him as Dante Wright. No, just run him like you were in DBS.
Yeah.
Just don't put all that other information in.
Oh, okay.
See what it gives you.
Status, suspended, mail, state records hit.
See? Don't want to code for yourself.
He's got a gross misdemeanor warrant, and there's an OFP for a female, so I need to ID her. There's also residue, like weed on the middle console, so
That nigga's a
Rest his
whole
car.
residue
Apparently
of
the car is his brother's.
weed.
You want to tell him what the...
What the fuck is residue of weed? How do you see weed? What is weed residue? Is it ashes? What the fuck is weed residue? Man, that shit would man.
Warrants for?
They some
Warrant
nerds,
is for the weapons violation.
The officers, who have now been joined by a sergeant, return to arrest Dante, taking the first steps toward an encounter that will end in disaster.
Just have him step on out.
Hey, Dante. All right, man, here, do me a favor. Just step out of the car real quick, okay? And I'll explain what's going on. You can just put your phone on the dashboard there, okay?
Did he even get hit?
And then the paper. I'll explain all that in a second, okay? Just turn around, put your hands on your back.
You're under arrest, Dante.
Okay, so you are going to be under arrest, okay? You do have a warrant, so...
He should have just, bro.
Don't. I'm not doing nothing. Don't. You're tensing up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep your hands on your back. Wait. Wait.
I'll tase you!
But Officer Potter's taser is holstered on the left side of her belt. She reaches to the right, tragically grabbing her 9mm instead.
I'll tase you! Taser!
But the next sound is not the electric crackle of a
Bruh, how the
taser,
fuck
but
you
the
know,
loud
bruh?
report of a single gunshot. Dante Wright is instantly
bruh.
aware of what happened.
Oh my mama, bro. How do you tase somebody? I ain't gonna lie, you're so trained. That's some bullshit. She talking about some taser, bro. I think she really knew. Like she knew what she was reaching for. She's saying taser, but she knew what she was reaching for because I've never heard a cop just screaming taser, taser, taser. When you already said it like 3 times before. You just tase them in a situation like that, right? You just tase them. I don't know, bruh. I really don't know.
He shot me. Oh, right. I just shot him.
You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I grabbed the wrong gun. I shot him. Oh my god!
Okay. Kim, sit down.
The booming sounds from down the street are from Dante's car smashing into an oncoming SUV before rolling to a stop at an intersection a block away from the initial incident. One cop is already on the scene, and soon there will be many others.
Racial contact shots fired. Start more units, please. We're gonna need additional units.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I hear cries, but that's not no fucking cry. I might just be saying shit because I'm pissed, bruh. I'm pissed and I just don't like this situation, but they ain't no fucking cry that you cry when you realize you, like, no, that's a cry when you just realize you fucked up more so than you realize you did something bad. Like, you know she fucked up. Like, she feel like she fucked up, but she don't feel like she did nothing wrong. You could tell, like, she could, like, ooh.
Oh my god! I'm gonna go to prison!
Kim,
See?
that guy was trying to...
You heard what I just said? She don't feel like she did nothing bad. She thinks she did something wrong. She knows she fucked up. She ain't crying because she really killed somebody. She going to prison. She feel like she did something bad, like wrong. Feel me? But she don't think she did nothing bad, like nothing like that. She knew what she did, bro. Like, she knew what she did. And you want to know why she feels guilty? Because she knew what she did.
Me in the car.
But
That shit,
Officer
man.
Potter is inconsolable,
That shit.
and the news isn't improving.
The driver is not breathing according to the passenger.
Oh my god! What
He
have I
wrecked
done?
after.
What have I done? I mean, I'll just...
But no one else standing.
She shot the nigga.
What did I do?
At the crash scene, where the police response is growing by the second, Elena gets out of the car as the officers prepare to move in on Dante. Few, if any of them, know exactly what happened here.
We heard over the radio that Brooklyn Center officers, there was a possible shooting, took the male out of the driver's seat and began performing a first aid on them.
Paramedics quickly arrive at the scene as well, but little can be done.
As I approached, I believe they stopped doing CPR.
Bro, he got
I checked a pulse on his right carotid for I was aiming at about 10 seconds. I moved over to the left carotid to check over there as well. I did not feel a pulse.
Oh my God, he got shot right in his ribs and then wrecked, bro. Then wrecked. Oh my God, no, he's like, look how skinny bro was. Like, I just want to say, why didn't? Oh my God, I want to say so bad. Why didn't bro just get arrested? He should have just got arrested. But I know how I was terrified, bro. Bro, how y'all had him under? Y'all had him behind back. How did y'all let bro get back in the car? Y'all, it's 3 of y'all, bro. Y'all some hoes, bro. Brody had him with both arms behind him, and you still let bro get back in the car. But damn, she shot him in his ribs, bro. Oh, bruh.
It is pronounced dead at the scene, and while it's not clear if Officer Potter immediately received the news, a Hennepin County lieutenant finds her in a worrying state.
Yeah, sympathy. Yeah, she wanted to get sympathy, right?
To her level, and I'm talking to her, and she was just repeating some things, and honestly, I just told her to stop talking. She repeatedly kept saying that she wanted to die. Again, how my conclusion came that there was something critical that took place. I'm going to prison. I want to die. Just let me die. I talked to her sergeant twice, and on the second time, he finally listened to me. I said, you need to take her gun from her, because I didn't know the whole realm of it, but I knew it wasn't good.
Officer Potter is led to an ambulance where she's checked out before being transported back to the police station. Officer Potter, of course, is far from the only person experiencing trauma from the day's events.
I went outside screaming, like I was just so distraught. My neighbors heard me, and my neighbor's like, no, I'll drive you. And there was so much traffic, and I was like, oh my God, I can't. I got out of the car and I started running, but it was so far away. So I had to get back in the car, and I couldn't go any further, and I just yelled.
Damn, bruh. Alright, bruh, nah. It's all good. Man, that shit cold, bro.
In the meantime, cops from several departments and jurisdictions have blanketed the area, and many still have very little knowledge about what happened.
Hi there. No, I don't have all the details. I just replaced my partner about 5 minutes ago. I haven't heard about any officers being hurt at all, but I don't know any details.
When Dante's mom finally gets to the scene, she's confronted with the same lack of answers.
I finally got into the yellow tape, and the police officers were stopping me. I'm like, oh my God, is that my son? And I seen the car that we just gave my son 2 weeks ago was smashed up with another car. And I was like, oh my God, was he in an accident? And Brooklyn Center police officers were talking to me, and they said they had no information. They don't know what happened. I said, well, I know what happened. I was on the phone. You shot my son.
The sight of this many police cars has attracted attention, and it's not long before the mood grows hostile.
Oh, it's me. You're the one that's yelling out a window while you're driving. These people don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened, and they're threatening to hurt people. Unbelievable.
But the atmosphere surrounding police shootings is tense in the spring of 2021,
you just don't know what happened.
And that tension is perhaps especially palpable here in Brooklyn Center, where, less than 10 miles away, Derek Chauvin is on trial for the 2020 death of George Floyd. And as news breaks out about Dante's shooting, the gathering crowd begins to take the shape of a full-fledged protest.
Nah, cause they
get people here. Do not be violent training. Get the body pigs. Do not be training by them. I want you to fight them.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. 2020 was a crazy time. This happened right in the middle of George Floyd. Oh my God, bruh. I can only imagine what that did. Boy, 2020 was a hell of a time, bro. You know if you know. But 2020 was a hell of a time. 2020 was a hell of a time, bro. This happened right in the middle. And then, I ain't gonna lie, he might have had a warrant and all, but that shit was so unjust. She could have been tased him. Bullshit, bro. She didn't know where that taser was, nigga.
Right now! Check people here! After the right now! Do not go for the OT go!
The reason why they have so many pigs out here is because they know.
But the growing unrest at the scene of Dante's shooting is only the first glimpse of what is in store for Brooklyn Center as the day turns into night,
New York?
and news of the incident continues to spread throughout the community. Riot squads gather at the police station as the protests spread and troubling reports come over the radio.
Yeah.
Minneapolis, female stated looting.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. From coast to coast, nigga, 2020. Nigga, or just the riots from 2020, bro, was wild.
It's perhaps inevitable that some protesters are detained.
I just realized my kids broke my head.
Can you see who that is?
Dead in the middle, nigga. And he wasn't no dead before.
Answer it, but can you tell me who it is? Because it might be my mom, and she's gonna be very disappointed in me. Oh man, I thought I was doing the right thing. Girls over riding the smoke shop street. It's looking real great outside. It looks like you guys got it all in control.
Even as the protests turn chaotic in some areas, police must also confront destruction and theft throughout the city.
I'll be honest with you, I got no idea what to do here. I mean, everything around here is getting looted.
The wide net of property damage and looting sends the cops to multiple businesses throughout the night as they struggle to keep up with sporadic outbursts of criminal activity.
You better get the home! Get the home! Y'all better get home! Drop the Stop it! Police, you're under arrest! Come on, your hands up! They probably just ran out of here. That kid looks like he's about 8 years old. Wow, this is the America we live in now. My God, this is war zone.
The local unrest continues.
Because y'all fucked up a couple. You know what? It's hella funny they say that, bro. It's because they fucked up one too many times, and that shit was crazy, bro.
100 calls ranging from burglaries.
Because it's just crazy. Because like right when George Floyd happened in the same city, they get what? That's what.
According to officials, more than 140 businesses are damaged, including several instances of arson.
How you so on edge? You got so much
protests and community reaction.
She really drew a taser. But we all know tasers is on the left, guns on the right, nigga. We know the civilians know from just looking at the police so many times.
Officer Potter resigns from the Brooklyn Center Police Department on April 13th, 2 days after the shooting. The following day, she is arrested and charged with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Dante Wright.
Hell yeah.
Yep, I'm just gonna.
Hell yeah.
I know, you know.
Hell yeah.
Just let's just face this way, just for the sake of it. I'm just gonna pat everything down. Do you have underwear on?
No, I just sports bra on.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Lumpy.
Just keep you like a little bit, Lenny. Thank you.
As she arrives at the jail, Potter has an emotional exchange with the officer escorting her.
I'd give you a hug, but that's probably not allowed.
What's that?
I can't give you a hug. It's probably not allowed.
Yeah, I just be aware that once you walk in the door, everything is recorded, so you speak, and phone calls and everything. Just, I'm sure you know that.
That's crazy, bruh.
And we'll make this.
But it's just
In September, the Minnesota Attorney General added first-degree manslaughter to her charges. At trial, Potter told the jury that she had never before used her taser or her gun on duty in her 26 years of policing and insisted that she didn't want to hurt anybody that day. Dante's
26 years of policing. 26 years, nigga. She forgot. Yeah, she a nerd, bro. She talking about she worked for the police department for 26 years. How old is she? She worked for that motherfucker for 26 years, bruh. And didn't know that her gun was... Man, that's some bullshit. It's cap. It's cap and we know it.
His mother posted a message on Facebook calling for accountability.
Just seen my son laying there. Looked to me like he was dead. And I sat there and watched my son sit on the corner for hours and hours. That was my day. I watched my son underneath the yellow tent for seemed to be like a lifetime.
Kimberly Potter was convicted of first-degree manslaughter and sentenced in February 2022. The city of Brooklyn Center agreed to pay Dante Wright's family a lawsuit settlement of $3.25 million in June 2022. Kimberly Potter was released from prison in April 2023.
So they got money and he didn't get no time. That's, man. Then RP done to the right, bro. That's fucked up. Bro had like a little petty warrant, bro. And they killed him. All because they don't a fucking officer didn't know her left from her rights. You said taser, you know that's on your left, but you drew your gun. You had to, bro. I don't even know if tasers, like gun tasers triggers have the same as like a, if you got a Glock and your gun taser trigger is like a flat cert, man, that shit just pissing me off, bro. Just even here listening to, sitting here trying to talk about that shit. But y'all take it easy, man. This shit was crazy. This shit, it didn't make no fucking sense, bro. But you never know what can happen at any turn out there, boy. Y'all stay safe. Y'all take it easy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how y'all doing. You feel me? Peace.